Okay, hi James, and welcome to the channel Retail Investing and Trading. In today's video, we are hosting an interview with one of the profitable traders that came from membership from Tier 1 Trading, the company that I'm praising in this channel that I'm sure that you heard of. So James, can you tell us, I'm happy to host you here, and can you please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit more about yourselves?
Good to be here, mate. My name's James. I'm from the UK, in a county called Bedfordshire. Uh, my I've got a business. I'm a construction business, and which I'm a partner in. And I enjoy doing the trading and that side of things. So I'm trying to transition my way from being a full-time builder into hopefully a full-time trader over the course of the next few years. So it's going pretty well. I'm only forward testing at the minute. I've done a load of back testing, so I'm demo trading at the minute. But I'm yeah, it's on the way anyway, heading in the right direction.
And when you say you're forward testing your demo trading, that means that you're basically actually on a demo account, or you're forward testing with a smaller amount of money, smaller initial deposit on the actual live account.
Yeah, just a demo account at the minute.
And how's that going for you?
It's slightly down at the minute, but I've only been forward testing for about 3 months, on the dailies as well, so not many opportunities happening as frequently as I would like, but looking to add more strategies to the portfolio as the year progresses. But it's going okay. It's going okay. I'm positive about it. I'm going to look to probably fund a small account in March. I think I'm going to start with a small account in March, and then look to start adding capital quarterly from then, hopefully. So
Yeah, I think that's a great thing to do, but I think we kind of a little bit rushed into the content. So, but before we go in your portfolio, which I'm sure that a lot of listeners and a lot of watchers and subscribers would like to know what you back tested, how long did it take, what's your expectancy, what's your average return that your back tested system shows you that you can actually make. Tell us how you started, how long it took you, were you scammed before, did you blue some accounts, how did you find tier one, etc.
yeah.
Where did everything started for you?
Okay, so I started getting into the financial markets about 3 years ago now. I read a bunch of books and watched a bunch of films, and hadn't really ever thought about it up until that point. And so I started hunting on YouTube and the internet, Googling different things, how to be a stockbroker, etc. And I came across Jason Stapleton. Watched one of his videos, and then watched a few more of his. I started looking into Trade Empowered, who he was with, and I took a course with them initially. Started learning with them. Probably messed around a little bit with my learning. Wasn't really very structured. Probably rushed through it. Yeah, definitely rushed through it, I would say. And then obviously Jason and Akil were part of Trade Empowered, so I came to know them over the course of time. Just when they eventually left Trade Empowered, I just moved into Tier 1 trading with them also. So yeah, that was my journey into Tier 1.
Sorry there for a second. I muted myself when you were speaking, so that we don't get that echo. Yeah, that's very similar actually to my story, where basically I was. How long did it took? A year
For what? From
for
trading.
your journey from first time you googled or searched on YouTube until you started actually creating your own system, when it kind of clicked for you, and when you finally understood that overnight
Yes.
riches and 10% returns per day or per week are, incredible high, and that a lot of people that are promoting that these kind of returns are probably scammers.
Yeah.
And how long it took for you just to start creating your own system?
So it was about 2 years, I think, from initially starting delving into the markets, and then bit of learning, but then starting to get serious about it was probably about this time last year, actually. Yeah, so like really structuring my back testing, and you know uh, setting a plan into place where I get my back testing done by this sort of time, this amount of pairs, and then start forward testing from there. So yeah, it was probably this time last year, after 2 years of bits and pieces of learning, and not really taking it seriously. So
Yeah, yeah, it really takes a lot of time. I actually uploaded a video, I think yesterday or 2 days before, before our meeting here, where I explained like 7 things that I wish I knew before I started trading, but not just that I wish that somebody told me, but rather that I fully understood them. Like for example, one of those things was, uh, it's gonna be hard, but the most important thing, it's gonna take a long time. And this is my actually third year in this so-called trading journey. And
yeah,
this is the first year where I'm starting in 2 weeks, starting of February, where I will start forward testing on a live account of 2,000 euros with
okay,
proper risk management and with the fully backtested rule based. That's one of the important things to say, rule based system. And it took me almost, yeah, a year to build it.
yeah,
And I'm still creating my trading plan. I actually have here, I'm not sure, do you see my screen where I have this bat in front of me on euro dollar? Can you see the screen, James?
yeah. I do. I think I lost you there for a little minute though.
Yeah, it said that my internet connection is unstable. Should be
Okay.
back to normal right now. So basically,
Yeah,
this is a bad one of the patterns that I back tested on euro dollar, and I
yeah,
was playing with it today. So this will be my portfolio. All of these 6 pairs are in my portfolio, but I'm not allowed to take bets in all of those pairs. And what I wanted to show you, that actually I started creating my plan. Here it is. Here is actually how I need to create a spreadsheet, because I backtested all of these 3 patterns on all of these pairs, and now this is the times from when I will start trading, from 6 in the morning until 7 p.m. After
yeah,
7 p.m., I will not be interested in entering any trades. But
yeah.
yeah, so what I want to do here is basically go through, say for USD CAD pair for Cypher, from 6 to 10, for example, I can enter in Cypher. But from this time, I won't be able to enter. This is how I will mark myself visually,
Okay.
my strategy, so that it will be much more easier, and I will stick it in front of my screen, uh,
Yeah,
above my screen, so that I can see when can I enter the trade and when I can't enter the trade. So basically, I'm still in process of building that, creating the trading plan, writing it all down, rules of engagement, when do I enter, what kind of a entry do I need to make? Because on these patterns, although they are conventionally you put a pending order, for example, on a GBP USD. Conventional orders didn't work for me for bats, I think. But when I included that on a lower time frame, I need to have a lower low, lower close, or a higher 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 close candle, that changed everything.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a cool little thing that a lot and the trading plan, as our coaches Akil and Jason, say all the time, you will start, you will never stop working on it. As a trader, you will always keep improving yourself, in honing your skills, honing your training plan, honing your, there is always room for the improvement. And
Yes.
yeah, please
So
go ahead.
it's a continuous process, isn't it? So, you do 3 months or 6 months of testing, and then you probably make some adjustments. Then I found after 3 months at Christmas, I was looking at my results over that 3 month period, and I was thinking I didn't make any changes, but I was thinking, well, maybe in another few months, I might think about changing this or changing that. And so, yeah, how you've got it set out there as well, very visual with the colours and the the hours of the day. That's going to be a big help to you as well, isn't it? So,
Yeah. Well, I'm a visual guy.
yeah,
I know that from some of the tests that I've done, and this really helps me. So basically, the only thing I gotta do is check what's the time, okay, and then select this, and I say, okay, now I can enter only these green ones, and that's it.
yeah,
It's gonna be very simple for me. And I back tested this, but this year I want to add to my trading portfolio on all of these pairs. I want to add pennants. I want to add flags. I want to add breakout patterns and
yeah,
swing strategies as well. And it does
yeah,
take a lot of time. People, that's the biggest thing. That's the uh, biggest thing that I needed to understand. And I think that a lot of people out there that are seeking, when they type what is forex, and they see a lot of scammers promoting, overnight riches, saying, yeah, 25 grand, I have $1,000 account, I'm flipping it, I'm growing it, I grew $1,000 account to $100,000 within a week. and
yeah,
and yet those people that are promoting this kind of growth are selling a signal service telegram chat room for $50 per month. I mean,
yeah,
if you're making $100,000 per month, would
yeah.
you really be selling $50 per month telegram service?
Yeah, that's it. And cheap courses as well. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that don't provide any value at all or help. It's yeah. There's so many misconceptions about trading out there, and as soon as you tell people, "Oh, I'm into trading," you feel a bit uneasy about it, because everyone just thinks, "Oh, he's a gambler. He's just betting his money away. He's going to lose loads of money." And but they don't realise that it's a skill that you can learn, and like any other skill, and there's proper ways to manage risk, and it's a business like any other. Like you take risks in all businesses, but you just weigh up the risk to reward. Um, and people don't understand that. So all they see is, oh, you're going to lose loads of money. You're going to be in the gutter within a few months. But um, yeah, it's so easy for people to get scammed. Um,
Exactly. Let me add up. Yeah, let me add up a little bit on the thing that you said. That a lot of people think that it's a gamble, and I know that for a fact. It's really for people around me. I was quiet for quite a long time, and then
yeah,
I decided, okay, I'm going to tell people what I'm doing. My closest, my friends and family, and they said, "Oh, so you're gambling, right? So it's betting. It's going to go up or down. You don't know." Yeah, I said yes, okay, and then I stopped. And then they asked me, are you still doing that forex thingy? And I said, no, man, I stopped it. You were right, because I don't want anybody. Actually, I'm tired of explaining myself.
yeah,
Okay, I'm the people who are starting to trade need to surround themselves with the people with the same mindset, with the people that want to do the same thing, with the like-minded people, like-minded community, which actually helps you uh, to keep going, because it's going to be hard. It's going to take a lot of time. 3 years going nowhere, blowing accounts. Last year, I didn't put a single live trade. Only
Yeah.
I spent hours and hours backtesting, writing these notes down, writing these sheets. I gotta show you something. Let me show you what I backtested. Look at this.
Yeah.
All of this. Look, all of this is full of spreadsheets. Let me show you. Bats. Let's see this. I'm sure, James, that you have as well. And after I show this, okay, update. Okay, so yeah. So look, 96 trades in this. I still need to finish it. Look what I have. 53% profitable in the course of 5 years. I made 1,000 pips.
Yeah.
This is how my equity curve would look like if I were to trade it live. Then I can play with it, etc., etc. I'm still combining all of this in one bada bing bada boom system, so called. And then I will see, and then we will see how much will it produce. That part of this bada boom system is basically this as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is that all of these folders here are full of the backtesting data.
Yeah.
And
I've got exactly the same. Yeah.
yeah, I backtested, James. I mean, over 2,500 trades. I have noted down with every tiny detail that I was interested in.
Yeah.
A lot of work there, a lot of work, a lot of effort, and a lot of people out there will not put the effort in the middle of the job. They will say, okay, that's just too much for me. I'm just gonna play with it, and then they will blow the account. They will not build that confidence up. They will not get confident. They will not be confident in their system, and eventually they will quit. But
Yeah.
I invited you to speak on my channel. So can you tell us a little bit more? What did you backtested? How long did it took you? Can you show us some of your maybe backtesting data? How did your equity curve look like for these past few months, etc.? Tell us some kind of a sweet details that everybody that are watching this probably are interested in.
Yeah. You're gonna have to bear with me. Trying to share my screen.
Okay, let me try to move. This is gonna be funny right now. No, give me remote control. Give mouse and keyboard control to James. Okay, but that will not give you a screen. New share. Let's see.
Do you want me to try sharing?
If you can you start sharing a screen? Can you do that?
I'll try sharing.
Okay.
No, it says I can't.
You can? Okay, let me give you control. What about now? No, now you can control my screen. No, wait. No, don't play with. No, James, leave it.
All right.
That's my screen. Sorry, guys. This is just like two not so technical guys, obviously. Trying.
Are we live?
Yeah, trying to start sharing a screen. Start a video. Remote control. No, board control. Okay. Share.
Well, if we can't share it, then I can probably talk you through it.
Yeah, just talk us through it. I'll try to find out how we can share it, but you just talk through it. Tell us a little bit more. Yeah.
Let me try and pull it up on my iPad, my results, and then I can talk you through it then.
Okay.
Let's have a look. So I'm swing trading. I've been back testing trend continuation on the daily time frames.
Okay.
That's the only strategy that I'm currently forward testing. I back tested 28 pairs.
28 pairs.
28 pairs
How
over
many
10
on
years.
what? How many years did you backtest per pair?
Over 10 years, 10 years back.
Wow! And how many trading opportunities did it give you?
Yeah, so that's the reason I went back 10
Mm-hmm.
years, is because
Mm-hmm.
it was only average sort of one or two per year, perhaps.
Wow.
The strategy that I've got is that the rules that I've got are quite conservative. So I'm looking at ways to possibly make myself a bit more aggressive, so I can maybe get some more opportunities throughout the years. But I wanted to start off conservative and see how it goes from there. Um, yeah, so I've tested 10 years. If I have a look at a currency pair, so I've got the spreadsheet in front of me. Unfortunately, you can't see it, but
Yeah.
let's
Can you
say
send
the.
me? Can you send me maybe a screenshot on a Skype or something while you talk?
Yeah, probably could.
10 years of backtesting data, and you get, imagine guys, you get like, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 trades in total. And then you put all of this data, then you put all of these data in a spreadsheet, and then you play with it, and you create a backtested system. But what happens when you write all of this data down is you get confident. It's like live trading the 10 years within a month, because it's going to take you at least 20 hours per market is what Jason used to test. That it's going to take 20 hours per market per strategy to have one market back tested. In now, if you spend like 2 or 3 hours per day, so 10 days, maybe you skip some days, but basically it's like live trading. You live trading the 10 years of data, 10 years of Forex in a month, and then you get confident. You see this pattern happening all over again and again and again, and it really helps you. You know that even if you take a loser, eventually the winner will come, which will be bigger than the loser is. Okay, James is sending me something. Okay, James, I'm gonna download this right now. Give me a sec. Okay.
I'm still using the old Trade Empowered spreadsheets as well. So
Yeah, no problem, no problem. Let me rotate this. Okay, so here it is. Okay, Aussie Cat Daily. The first entry was on 2nd of May 2008. Your entry type was long doji. Okay,
yeah,
so
so I look for a doji candle, and
mhm.
then I place a limit order. Well, going long, that's going to be above the doji candle 10 pips. So and then I wait for that to be triggered in.
Yep, yep. So tell me, this looks like crazy, man. This looks like you netted 52,000 pips in the time span of 10 years.
Yeah.
But how come you have 311 trades? What does that mean? In 10 years, so you average 30 trades per year?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not occasional. That's very often. Like what is it like? 3 trades
Um,
per month, 2 trades per month.
yeah. Yeah. It's about that. Yeah. Yeah. About so
Wow.
obviously that's the average, but they you know you might get 5 one month, and then
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like one this month.
Is this?
I've
Tell me one
I've
thing.
set some orders today or last night
Mhm.
on the pound yen, but that would have been the first time I've set some orders in about a month. So you know,
I see. And
uh,
this is only on Aussie CAD on or all of the pairs.
it's only showing Aussie CAD there for some reason. I think I filtered out the rest of them. Um, Let me see.
But this spreadsheet includes these 311 trades includes all of the pairs.
All 23 pairs that I'm
That makes
testing.
sense. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So not just one pair in 10 years. No.
No, 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 no. No,
Ah,
that's it.
Okay, and this is good. This is like,
Let me
yeah.
see if I
Tell
can
us a little
send
bit
you.
more.
Let me see if I can send you another one. This has got a few more in it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Few more of my pairs. I've
But
got
this is
euro,
beautiful.
pounds.
This is really beautiful. Imagine, guys. This means that with this trading, let's see. Yeah, here we go. This means that
You
this
there?
trading strategy, yeah, you have a few more pairs: euro,
Yeah.
pound, Aussie, JPY, Aussie yen, yeah, Aussie dollar, euro Aussie, etc. That means that basically with this strategy that James developed, if you divide 52,000 pips with 10 years, which makes us 5,000 pips per year with just swing trading, that gives you 400 pips per month on average. On average, that doesn't mean that you will net 400 pips each and every month, but
Yeah.
this is just a proof that a lot of people that are just starting out, and I will say this, James, and then we'll have to close this and maybe do
Yep.
another part or some kind of a update on your trading strategy after 3 months when you will have some equity curve on a forward testing your system on a demo account.
Yeah,
But
cool. We can
basically,
do another time.
yeah,
I think my
that would
dinner's
be
ready now
awesome.
as well. So.
Yeah, that would be awesome as the update to the subscribers and to people watching this. Basically, that means that not day traders, the traders who are spending a lot of screen time, that have a lot of screen time in chart time, that it doesn't necessarily mean that they're making more money than the swing traders. Because look, 5,000 pips per year, you can make incredibly a lot of money. You can make incredible money.
Well,
And
that's it. Because it's on a higher time frame, that the moves are bigger. They might be slower, but you're looking for a bigger move over
exactly,
time. I,
exactly.
I might be in a trade for a couple of weeks
Yeah,
um, once I've entered it. I can't remember the exact time that my longest trade was, but yeah, definitely 2 or 3 weeks was one of the longest times that it shows in my back testing that I was in a trade. So yeah,
yeah,
it's
and
just
that's
about
the
being
thing.
realistic, isn't it?
Yeah, the backtest, the system like yours gives you confidence that eventually this is a lot of psychological. This is really psychological trading, because when you watch the market doesn't straight go down to take your profit level. It goes up and down, and it's very hard for a new trader, a beginner trader, to watch profits vanishing in front of their eyes. And yeah, it's easier when you're catching maybe a few peps and then it's happening a lot faster, a lot more dynamic. But when you have to sit on your hands and not do a thing to make money, that is often hard to new traders, and that's where a lot of people are making psychological mistakes. And trading is simple, but it's not easy.
Yeah.
And yeah, with that being said,
The good thing with how I'm doing it at the minute, it fits around my life. So I'm running a business, so I'm partner in the business, so I'm busy all day. I can't look at any charts really during the day. So all I really have to do, bare minimum,
yeah, please finish.
is to check my charts at 10 o'clock at night. So
Yeah.
yeah, um,
So I mean, you're checking your charts like once a day, and still you can make 500 pips on average per month. A
yeah,
powerful way, I think this is a good way to actually end this video, to show you how powerful any trading system can be if you have a backtested data. And I want to thank you, James, very much for coming to this interview as our first interviewer here on retail investing and trading. And I hope that our viewers find it very valuable. And if you have any questions, guys, please leave a comment below. And I'm sure that I will do my best to answer and give you the most correct answer that I know. and James can tune in and help as well. With that being said, I shouldn't I might I need to tell you something more. I need to do a selfish promo, and I need to call you to subscribe down below, smash that bell button, and help us that YouTube algorithm rank our videos higher, and that we can help as many people possible. James, do you want to say some closing words to the people?
Thanks for having me, Ivan, and I look
Thank
forward
you,
to
man.
coming back on in a few months.
Yeah, me too. And watching that equity curve go up, I want to see that.
Me too.
Yeah. And then going live and testing this actually live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Thank you. Thank you, man. And talk to you soon. Thank you, guys. Talk soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Ivan. Bye.
Bye.